hello. Thought I'd try something a little different, a little get you going right off the bat. Anyway, this is E.C. Henry, and I'm here, and we're going to do a little video talk before I'm going to probably put this in one of my blog entries. I'm inside the brain of E.C. Henry online, if you're ever interested. So my next post will probably have this video in it, an explanation of some of the stuff I'm doing. So anyway, Chimpy's here with me. How you doing, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Anyway, he just wanted to say hi. He's always ever present in my writing area with me. He usually watches me write. Anyway, so the reason why I'm doing this, I'm going to check in this week and just let you know what I'm going to be doing. I'm trying to, my big writing focus is going to be getting back into the Thars and editing. I think I'm on the second book and like about page 31. I need to get that going again. I took a hiatus to write Kathy Smith Conquers DePose High School, and I just need to get this back into this and get this done. What I want to do more than anything is get these books done, and I want to get that out there. So that's one of my goals. So anyway, just letting you know, it'll be a big focus this week. So last week I started a new job after being unemployed since the middle of January. So it's kind of a really weird deal. You're not used to working for a long time. It's like all of a sudden, there you go, you got to get going again, working. And what I'm doing, working in a bottle company, it's nothing much to speak of. I drive a forklift, and it's very uninspired work for me. I want to make money as a creative. I'd like to make a living as a screenwriter or a novelist. Just right now, it doesn't seem like it's in the works, or that close. There's nothing I can do. If you don't have money coming in, you got to make it somehow. So anyway, I got to work and working on stuff. So I'm working not only on Thars. I got another idea for the So Go Back and Get Her series. So it is a series. When I wrote Kathy Smith Conquers DePose High School, there was a prequel to the movie So Go Back and Get Her. So what I'm going to write next is going to be So Go Back and Get Him. So what that's going to be is a continuation of the story of So Go Back and Get Her, only this time we're really going to focus on the one character, the Kathy Smith character. The So Go Back and Get Her had, I call them the Big Four, was Deke Platt, Heather Moles, Donovan Steele, and Kathy Smith. It was Amy Schumer, Taylor Swift, and John Hamm, and Edward Norton Jr. But that's who I envisioned in those roles all along. But this last one, it'll have those three characters, Deke, Heather, and Donovan. But they're going to be very minor. The focus of the story is really going to be on the completion of the Kathy Smith character. So she's going to have a new love interest, and she's going to have to deal with her sexuality is going to come to a head, and she's going to have to deal with some of her issues, and she's going to have to, when she finds this new guy, she's going to have to, change her mind, or she's going to come to a crossroads with it. So anyway, the focus is really going to be on her. I don't want to get into it too much because I haven't written it yet. So the goal is, I just start getting the critical mass. I'll start putting cards up and and then I'll start writing an outline. And it's going to be on the periphery. Thars is going to come first. So it's something I want to get done. Like I mentioned, I really want to get these books done. I got to start drawing too. I'm not much of a drawer, unfortunately. Something I'd always hoped, I could just farm out to somebody else. But it's very hard to make connections. I was doing that before. I was looking online and trying to find artists, and I think I could find some artists. Because what I want to do with Thars is every chapter I want to have this picture that kind of like Narnia, kind of summarizes it. It's something kind of cute, something not really fantasy, edgy, like scantily dressed women. If you've seen the Conan Barbarian series, and I grew up with that. That's what I grew up with. I would read these books, and you see these pictures of these half-naked ladies, and usually it was Conan fighting some kind of monster. So Thars is going to be a little different. I want to do that. I have ideas for drawings. Like I never want you to see the protagonist's face because I want the audience member the reader to think that they're the protagonist. That's what you're trying to do. Trying to get them be Dale Evans. He's the main focal character in it. So anyway, I love Thars. I could just spend the rest of my life working on it. I really want to write these characters in vivid ways. Right now I'm writing a character called Brennan Jacks. He's this burly lumberman. I shouldn't say writing him, I'm editing him, trying to make him sound better. His first interaction with Stellar Krell, he's the main henchman bad guy out on the Plain Goblin seacoast, and they're about to apprehend Dale and Ron, and then the real adventure starts. anyway, that's what I'm writing, starting tomorrow. I did a little bit last week. It just, the flow wasn't there. I was really distracted trying to engage with Taylor Swift. Some stuff with my house came up. So things you guys should know. I may be moving to Tennessee, so I live here. I live with my parents right there, right above me, and my brother is he's at the next house over. So my parents want to move to Tennessee, and I'm their firstborn, and I'm gonna have to probably carry the mail and help them out. Right now, they're setting up a laptop upstairs. They're gonna start doing email correspondence, trying to get bids on the house. So. I wanted you to know I'm not a big shot now. I told Taylor Swift that in the last video I made for her and when I was out in the woods. And, I'm going to not fake it, and I'm not going to lie to people. I am who I am. It's, a lot of it's unfortunate. I wish I was in a better place than I am, but, I'm not. You got to accept where you're at and move on. And people can't deal with who you are. You move on from them. I won't take out, if you want to be excessively rude to me and make fun of me or whatever, I'll take it to a point. You can make fun with me to a point, and then after a while, I won't, especially if it's mean-spirited. But, I don't mind if you joke at me. I'm like the proverbial rider living at his parents' base. That's an extreme. So, I'm kind of my own joke. I even realize it. So, you don't have to, if you want to make fun of me, you can. I do all the time. I don't take myself that seriously. When you got a monkey,
oh, trust me, he doesn't take himself seriously because I don't let him.
He doesn't. Chimpy, I tell you, I wish I could get that movie done. That would be a fun one to write. A fun one to do. It's already written. I was thinking one of these days of writing a third one in the series, but I never could come up with the plot. I just thought it would be stupid, so... if I come up with a good idea for a plot, I would like to do finish that out, make it a franchise with 3 movies instead of just 2. So right now I got 2. But anyway, just letting you know, that's what I'm going to be working on next week. Thars, primarily. Day job. I don't know what's going to happen with my parents selling this house. I don't know how fast it's going to break. They're serious about going over there, and I think it's Johnsontown or something they want to go to in Tennessee. That's what my mom wanted to do, and that's what they want to do. I gotta help them. I can't just leave them to their own. That's not right. You can't do that as a firstborn. So it's not my dream. I don't know why I'd even want to stay in Washington anymore. I don't have any friends, don't have any girlfriends or any love interests. People out here are kind of cold. To be honest with you. And I'd love to meet some just warm people, just come in and hug you and stuff. And, I don't know. I don't get that. Maybe I'm not that way. I don't know. Maybe you're part of the problem yourself. Sometimes you gotta put the mirror and you gotta look at yourself. So, I don't try to point fingers at other people too much without, at some point looking at myself. But, anyway, just letting you know where I'm coming from. It's kind of a weird place. I was really down all weekend driving around. I was super depressed. I don't know. When you're dealing with other people's dreams and not your own, you're seeing your own. I asked God for insight in a lot of things. I asked him for insight on Taylor Swift. I asked him for that. I asked him for insight for, wife, girlfriend, and all of that. I never got any answers. God doesn't answer you. You're still living. You're still walking, doing your life. So it's kind of, I can't make God speak to me. Just like I can't make Taylor Swift speak to me. I've tried. You go online, you say this stuff, and, you hope at some point they'll react, but, you can't force somebody to do anything. So this whole Project Taylor Swift thing for me is kind of winding down. You get to the point, unless she reacts and she does something, you're kind of at a standstill. You can only do so much. So I'll probably continue to query her a little bit on Twitter and on Facebook. I don't have any other access to her besides that. It's just life. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, Sometimes some people need a break, and, you need to make that contact. And if you don't make that contact, then you're just, you're swimming upstream all the time. So you see that. I used to do all these contests and all this, and, those things never panned out, and you never really hear any good success stories off them either. But, I'm still working at it, still plugging away, so just letting you know with 2 projects I'll be working on, Thars, and so go back and get him. So, if they ever interest you, you see them in the comments section wherever I post this video. You're welcome to, ask me about it if you're curious. If you're not, it's whatever. Most people, even when you get a completed script, they don't even want to read it. So I get it. But it is entertainment, it's comedy. So if you need a laugh, I got them. I can write comedy. I don't know if I'm really, we always let people make that decision whether you're funny or not. And, I never force people to say, I'm hilarious, blah, blah, blah. You let them make that determination. And, I respect other people's opinion. I respect, even if you hate me or, think I'm a joke. I'm kind of a joke. But, I try. I try to mix it up a little bit. So, anyway, I hope you have fun with the videos and all the stuff that I do. And, it is, I'm an entertainer. I'm here to entertain people. And, I just hope you find me entertaining. And hopefully we'll chat soon. Bye.